Hello, squirrel friends. Welcome back to another Tuesday book review and eye makeup with Mondo. Today's gonna be a little different. So I think it's just important to know how to put your makeup on as it is to take it off. So I'm gonna tell you guys as we're reviewing two books, two young reader books. I'm gonna talk about some of the products that I use to take my stuff off because I have sensitive skin and I know there's probably a lot of people out there that do too. And I think it's important to be able to take your eye makeup off in a healthy way that will help save your skin. Because I know if I use the makeup wipes, it just makes my eyes irritated and then it chaps my eyes and I can't do makeup every day. Okay, so today the first book we're gonna start with is A Royal Guide to Monster Slaying by Kelley Armstrong. Does that name sound familiar? Kelley Armstrong? It should, because she's written the Bitten series, which is a werewolf series. It was also on Netflix. So that's how I got introduced to this little series. So the series is made for kids, probably about 9 or so up. But it's made for that reading level about 6th grade, something like that. But today, right now, so I'm gonna take my makeup off first. So the first step I use to take my makeup off is Ultrabland by Lush. It is very pasty, did you say? Yeah. So you just get a little bit on your finger, because I don't have it all over my face. And then you just work it in, and it'll kind of melt with your skin, kind of like coconut oil. So the book is about Rowan, and she is currently the queen. Going to be the queen, the next queen. And she wants to be the royal monster slayer. So every year, every set their family gives, I know it's not beautiful. Every set their family gets 2 kids. From those kids, they get, the oldest gets to be the king or queen, and the youngest gets to be the monster slayer. Rowan this time is twins with her brother Reed. Reed is spelled so cool in this book. It's R-H-Y-D-D. Cool. I think it's Reed. I could be totally wrong. But she wants to be the monster slayer. She does not want to be queen. Reed is the same way. The opposite. He wants to be the king. He does not want to be the monster slayer. The book starts out with Rowan. She's this rough and tumble, tomboy kind of girl. She's really fun. Cool little girl. Her dad was killed by a griffin. And so there is another griffin attack. And her brother Reed and her sister and her aunt, who is the current royal monster slayer, has to go out and get the griffin and get it to either go away or kill it. Well, things do not go right. And Rowan is very concerned for her brother. So she says, she really just wants to go see the griffin. I know that's what it is. She just really wants to go see the griffin. Isn't that wonderful? I took all that stuff off. It's great, all that eyeliner, everything. The next product I use is 9 to 5 by Lush. So it's a similar product. You wipe it off with a wet washcloth or water. You can use this with water. The Ultrabland you have to wash off with a washcloth. But this one's really cool. It's made from like almond oil. It's vegan. It's great. It does not irritate my skin at all, and it won't clog up your drain. So Rowan takes off, and Rowan, this is so cute. I love this part. She runs into an orphaned jackalope. So cute. So cute. And he falls in love with her, and he won't leave her side, and she ends up like not wanting to name him because she's like, oh, I want him to go home. She keeps trying to get him to go back to his little burrow, and she can't find his mama. And she's like, well, I just can't leave you out here by yourself to die, because he's just like this little tiny thing. It's so cute. So she takes him with her to go and get her brother and help him. And so then a lot of mischief happens. She ends up running to another monster hunter that knows her aunt, Jenna. I think it's Jenna. It's kind of a Celtic spelling name, and I can't, I'm so bad at that. So she runs into him later on in the book, and he's like, I got kicked in the head by a Pegasus filly that's out in this like pasture. And so he acts a little funny and he's a little too nice, and from what she's told, and so like, she's like, you don't think quite right. This book is awful cute. It just came out in paperback just recently, so I just got it in paperback at the Barnes & Noble, which is great because it's so cute. So cute. I just love this story. I thought it was so cute. And she could be like any age. Like if she was 14, I would love her. She's I think 12 in the book, so if she was 14, I would still like her. If she was 26, I would still like her. If she was 45, I would still enjoy this girl. Like I would enjoy Rowan, I would enjoy this book. The next product I use is the E.l.f. All the Feels Face Oil. It helps me kind of clear up the bags under my eyes a little bit. Sorry, just how it is. And then I finish off with some kind of moisturizer. I've been using this one I got from Target. It's organic, cruelty-free, because that's really important to me to have cruelty-free products, because the cosmetic industry is full of animal tested products, and even if the company says that they are cruelty free, if they sell in China, they are not cruelty free as a company. Their American division might be, but it's not overall, because they have to, China makes them test on animals. They have to test on animals. But do you see how easy that was to take all that stuff off? So we'll just finish up with the second book. That was a lot quicker than I thought, but whatever. The second book is really cute. It is called The School for Good and Evil. I just love this book. It is so cute. You follow Agatha and Sophie. Now, this little village in the middle of the woods is, every year or so, 2 kids get taken to be the next villain and prince or princess for a fairy tale. So there's been like Captain Hook and Peter Pan, the Little Mermaid, Ursula, the evil stepmother, Snow White, have all come from this little village. And this schoolmaster from the School for Good and Evil comes and picks 2 children that will be the next villain and hero, I guess is probably the only word for it. So Sophie is blonde and beautiful and very popular. Oh, she just thinks everybody loves her, but she's not a nice person. She's not a nice person. And Agatha is the outcast. She lives in a cemetery with her mom, who's a witch. She's the medicine lady for the village. That's really all she is. Very nice lady. So is Agatha. Agatha's a sweet little kid, but has black hair and she's not like traditionally beautiful. But Sophie's gorgeous, I guess, and so she's always trying to befriend Agatha and go out there and be like, I like you, and do you know why I like you? Because if I'm nice to you, I will become the next princess. She literally says all this stuff. And you're like, what? Something wrong with you, girl. And so, one night, they know that the headmaster is gonna come and take the 2 children. And Sophie is just sure it's gonna come get her, and he's gonna whisk her off to become the next princess, and he's gonna take Agatha to become the next witch in their story. So that night comes, and he takes the girls. He does indeed take Sophie and Agatha, but Agatha gets put in the school for good, and Sophie gets put in the school for evil. I don't like that, because justice. And Sophie has a really hard time with this. She keeps like escaping the school for evil and runs over to the school for good, and they're like, oh girl, no, you don't belong here, you a witch. And they're hilarious because they're like, you need to go back to your own people. And she's like, Agatha, you should live over here. We should trade. You should just tell them that they got it wrong. Girl, no. So that's just like, I swear, just a little part of the beginning of the book. The book is really I think he has 6 of them now in this series. Each of them have such beautiful morals. Like this one is that good isn't always the beautiful person, and evil isn't always the ugly person, the outcast, the weirdo. It's not. That's just not how life works. The second book is about find what really love is, like friendship love versus romantic love, and how friendship love can be just as important and necessary as romantic love. And then he continues on with those different kind of themes of a good moral along with a fabulous story. So you get to watch Agatha and Sophie grow up through these schooling, and Agatha accepts that she's gonna become the next princess, and embraces herself and finds her own beauty in herself, and like finds her inner love for herself, which she probably never had before. And then Sophie realizes that she might not be just evil. Like, she doesn't have to be evil. Like, stories don't have to work that way either, which is really cute message for children. They're really good, high-level stories with great meaning behind them. If you're needing books, like, especially these books are great if your kids loved Harry Potter and you're trying to find something on that level that's really good and will grow with them. These books are really great. Kelley Armstrong is also really great for adults. Like, her Bitten series is fabulous, about the first female werewolf in America. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy this. I went from looking beautiful to busted. But it's kind of cool to also see. So I'll link in the description box below all the products that I used for this. I won't link the lotion because that's just something I just got at Target because I'm cheap. But all these products are not expensive, especially like the E.l.f. stuff. E.l.f. is really great because they are vegan and cruelty-free as a company. And they don't advertise it a lot on their products like a lot of other places do, but they're great. They have another version of this, which is called Ultrabland, which is the vegan version. I like the Ultrabland a little better. Ultrabland takes off eyeliner a lot easier. It does. But yeah, so I'll link all that in the description box below. If you enjoy makeup and books, subscribe, like, and share. Comment if you have any questions. I hope you guys are having a great morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night. Stay safe out there. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. And most of all, what? Be nice to people. If you cannot be nice, stay home. I love you guys. Bye.